Hey guys, Rob P from Holder Clashes here, bringing you another video. Today we're going to be looking at how to HoLo bases. HoLo is a great strategy to give a boost to your hog raids because loons on the right defenses can just absolutely crush bases on a really efficient basis. The key with HoLo is to identify the correct base because HoLo is definitely not a strategy you want to be using on every base. It takes a specific type of base to do a HoLo. Today we're going to be talking about two different types of HoLos, a reverse HoLo and then a traditional HoLo. So the first base we got for you guys is an example of a traditional HoLo. And what we mean by a traditional HoLo is that the loons go first to take out defenses and then the hogs come second. So what you're looking for in a traditional HoLo is a base that has its ADs very centralized or in maybe weird, places in the base. This allows you to do 2-for-1 or even 1-for-1 loon trade-offs kind of around the base. So if we look at this base, for example, and we look at the air defense coverage, you can see that almost every single defense is open to loons. So if we draw it out here, we could loon. I mean, it's out of control how many defenses we can take out with just loons. Look at this. So if we take all these out, knock out this cannon, and then all these archer towers over here, I mean, what's left? Look at this. You still have 18, 19 hogs left, and you have an archer tower, maybe some Teslas in the core, and some mortars. I mean, they're not going to do anything to your hogs, and you still have 3 heals left. Just to show you, how powerful the reverse HoLo is. So really, once you see a base where the air coverage is really lacking, or maybe even that the air coverage isn't lacking, but with loons you can take out possibly a giant bomb spot or a double giant bomb spot, your eyes should really light up and you should be thinking HoLo. Remember, you need to have level 5 loons. Level 4 loons aren't going to be worth it because they're just not strong enough to take things down efficiently. So that said, let's just get right into the raid, and we can watch how Shiro took this down. So he's going to come in with his loons. He's got 2 loons on each defense. He ignores the mortars because they're not really going to affect your hogs too much. They deal so little damage. If you notice, he throws in that one hog to get the lure. It actually gets destroyed, but he's taking out this mortar with the hog. It's actually really important when you're doing a HoLo to throw in the hog because if you don't, you can get into a situation where you don't drag the loon out. I actually attacked this base and totally forgot to drag the loon out, and it ended up me failing, getting a 94% 2-star, which is very frustrating for what is really an easy base. But anyways, Shiro perfected the strategy, and he's dragging the dragon and loon out to the corner, drops a poison to soften it up. Then he's going to do the barb trick, as we've shown multiple times in our Town Hall 8 videos. A little delayed, but here come the wizards and the barbs, or the wizard, but gets the job done. And then he just targets the remaining defenses. 3-finger drop on the hogs, BK down as well to get some cleanup going. And look at this. Look how little is left. With 3 heals, with this many hogs, I mean, you might not even lose a single hog in this instance. It's absolutely insane. He's already thrown in wizards down for some cleanup. Throws another heal down, but he even has a 3rd heal. He could swag heal it. I mean, he can really do whatever he wants. He didn't even use his CC hogs in the initial push. I mean, it's absolutely insane how strong the strategy is, given the right base. From here, it's cleanup time already. I mean, hogs cleaning up, BK doing work, swag heal down over there, and that's a 3-star. Okay, so the next base we're going to look at is a base that I actually 3-starred in a recent war. We're going to look at an example of a reverse HoLo. And so what we mean by reverse HoLo is we're generally looking for a base that has the air defenses in the core or in a very accessible spot for hogs. And what you want to do is you want to send your hogs in first and take out the air defenses and then send loons on the outer defenses. So what I do is first, obviously, you lure the CC, kill the CC, do the normal stuff. But I send I think 4 hogs on this cannon here, and we take that out. Once that's out, the funnel has been created for the hogs to go straight into the core. So I do a 2-finger drop on this mortar and on this wizard tower. Actually, a Tesla pops here, and there's Teslas in these corners as well. Let me just draw these out. The hogs will path in here, and they'll take out all 3 of these air defenses. As the hogs are taking out the air defenses, I make sure I send in my loons nice and early. So I go 2, 2, I think it's 2, 2, then 2, 2. You want to make sure you send your loons in early, because if you send them in late, loons have quite a slow travel time. They won't get to the cannon or the archer tower in time for them to really be efficient, because you really want those defenses to be down as soon as your hogs would normally reach them, as it saves your hogs the damage from those defenses. So if you actually watch any of the One Hive videos, you'll know that Jake is always preaching about being early on your loons. In my attack, I feel like I'm generally pretty good. I mean, I could have been maybe a little bit earlier, but sometimes there's a lot of stuff going on, and you just can't get to it in time, just physically. So in terms of heals, because your hogs aren't really doing that much in the base, you can actually bring a rage, which is what I do. So I expend an early heal right here just to heal them up as soon as possible. I actually bring a rage here just to get them through the core, since I only have, I think I took 20 hogs total, somewhere around there. So I didn't have that many hogs, so a rage there really propels them to the core. And then I threw another heal on right there. That's a terrible circle, but threw another heal down there just to help the hogs get through that DPS that they're taking. And then the loons are pretty much taking care of all the outside defenses. Now, I actually end up losing a lot of hogs to spring traps as they're traveling around the base and cleanup. So I end up with no hogs left. I end up with a few. The king takes out a bunch, but anyways, it was got the job done. So let's clear this off, and let's take a look at the attack. The CC is actually in a pretty bad location, so I can just drop a barb and get the CC lure. So I do that. And then I drag it up to the top with an archer, just anchoring down, bringing him up to the top. Put a few more down just to get some added fodder for when I put down my wizards. So barb goes down, wizards behind, simple stuff. You really should only be using 4 wizards for your CC kill. If you're using any more, you're not doing it efficiently enough. So they go down quickly. Send in the 4 hogs on the cannon to create the funnel. Once it's down to good enough health, I send the rest of my hogs down in a 2-finger drop. Put the heal down. A little later, my CC hogs, I actually kind of forgot them. But no matter. They got there in time. No big deal. So the hogs are going in. The rage goes down to help them propel through the core. Loons are already in. So if you notice, the air defense does get about 1 shot on my loons, but that's fine. That's early enough. So I lost a bunch of hogs of springs, but the loons have already taken care of all these outside defenses. And from here, it's almost cleanup time. There's really not much left. I mean, there's this king here, which is being annoying. Actually, I had my BK down for this this raid. If I would have had him up, I would have definitely done a king swap down in the south. But oh well. Still got the job done without a barbarian king, which I'm pretty happy about. So we'll fast forward through the cleanup here. This king's still up, and he's going to be a nuisance. He's going to take out every single one of my wizards. But the hogs and the loons get him. And then the hogs and the loons finish up in the town hall and the storage, and it's a job well done. We've got a little bit of bonus coverage for you guys today, and we're looking at some Town Hall 8 on Town Hall 9 action. Now, as you can tell, this isn't the best base in the world. You got the Archer Queen over here in No Man's Land, but it's still a pretty decent base. I mean, AD's all level 6. Pretty much all defenses are all up to scratch. He's got Expos level 1. He's got the extra traps. I mean, very difficult base for a Town Hall 8 to take out. But Cam here does it, and he does it because of how well he uses HoLo. And this really kind of shows just how strong the strategy can be on the right basis. So as we talked about, 4 chord air defenses makes it a very good target for a reverse HoLo. And what Cam does is he sends some hogs over here, I believe, to create this funnel here. And then he sends some hogs over here. And then he sends some max CC hogs up here. So he knows that these hogs are going to take care of this cannon to make sure that these 2 groups go into the core. these groups do go into the core. He drops some heels down here, I think maybe one over here and one over here. Excuse my terrible circle drawings. And from then on, he throws some targeted loons, Archer Tower. I don't know if he throws 2 more in somewhere. I don't remember. I think maybe 2 more here, maybe 2 more on the Wizard Tower. Gotta watch the replay and check. But because the Hogs take on these air defenses, the loons are able to trim the outer defenses. And so once the Hogs get in the core, it's pretty much game over. So let's watch the attack, because I know that's what you guys want to see. I mean, Tunnel 8, Tunnel 9 action. That's pretty awesome. So let's get into it right now. I'm going to send a Hog in to get the CC lure, as usual. It's a dragon and a loon. It's actually hadn't upgraded to CC, so it doesn't have to take down 2 loons, just 1. But either way, easy stuff for an experienced Tunnel 8 hogger. Using the archer to drag him out. Throws down a poison and starts deploying the barbs as distraction, and then the wizard's behind to take down the CC. Simple stuff. He actually uses his BK here in a second to take down the Archer Queen, which makes his base a, overpowered Town Hall 8 base instead of a Town Hall 9. Then here come the Hogs. One group of Hogs over to the left to create the funnel, and then the Hogs over to the right and up the middle to actually take out the air defenses. First heel comes down. Great spot on the heel. Covers a giant bomb. Covers where those Hogs are going to spend a lot of their time because of the Expo and the cluster of defenses. The other group of Hogs is making their way into the core as well. And the loons start coming down. So you got 2 on the Archer Tower, 2 on the other Archer Tower. Or 3, I'm sorry. They take that out and move to the cannons, while the Hogs are dealing with the core. But look, I mean, already the loons on the back side there, they've taken care of 4 point defenses. And the Hogs don't have much left. They take out this 1 cannon here, and it's cleanup time. So we'll fast forward to the rest of this. But I mean, that is a Town Hall 9 with Expos getting absolutely wrecked by a Town Hall 8. That's pretty impressive if you ask me. Great job, Cam. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Rob P signing off.